Gobble, gobble, who is that? Mr. Turkey, big and fat. He is big and fat and he gobbles. He spreads his tail and he wobbles. But when Thanksgiving Day is here, then it's our turn to gobble. And I hope you were able to gobble up lots of good activities for November today. I've got some fun things that your children will enjoy, and I've also got some great ideas to tie in with your standards. And you know that great word, rigor. You can even make rigor fun. So let me show you a few little finger plays to get started. Show me Mr. Turkey and show me Mr. Duck. Put them behind your back. And whenever I do a finger play with children, I always prompt them, to get them ready because the finger plays are so short. Mr. Turkey went for a walk one day in the very best of weather. He met Mr. Duck along the way, and they talked together. Gobble, 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 quack, quack, quack. Goodbye, goodbye, and they both walked back. And there's something musical about the language in that. The children absolutely love it. It's a really good little chant. A handshake that's really good for November. You have the children hold up their palm as wide as they can. Those are the turkey's feathers. And then, teacher, you make a fist with your hand and stick out your thumb so it looks like the turkey's body. And then you put your turkey head and body next to the children's feathers, and you look at each other and you go gobble, 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 gobble. And that's a great handshake for November. Some books for November. This one is made out of paper plates, and the children could cut out pictures of foods they like to eat or write stories about foods that they like to eat. Another good book to make for November is made from some holiday or seasonal napkins. And if you just cut paper the size of the napkin and staple it in here, you'll have a great little book that they could write about things that they're thankful for or foods they like to eat. And these books, this is a rabbit trap. If you make this for a child, they are going to want to write in it, they're going to want to read it, and more importantly, they'll want to take it home and share it with their families. And we want children to talk about school at home, and especially those children who don't have books in the home. What a great way to send this home. And then this is one, I'm actually going to do this with my granddaughter's class when I visit them the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. It's a Thanksgiving journal, and you fold a couple of sheets of white paper in construction paper, punch holes, and then I've got a rubber band that I stuck through one end and put the top of the fork between the rubber band, that loop, and then the other end of the rubber band goes through the other hole. I've got more directions about this on my website and on my blog, so you can learn a little bit more how to do this. But I thought this would be a really good journal for the children to take home and write about their Thanksgiving holidays. Now, I'm sorry the internet kind of got messed up, and so some of you didn't get to hear my Timmy Turkey story, so I'll share that with you again. So this is made out of a file folder, and it's one of those stories that children will beg to hear again and again and again, and it's so good for oral language. I mean, I've done this with 2, 3, and 4-year-olds, and I've done this with 1st and 2nd graders, and they all love it. So one day, Timmy Turkey went walking down the road, and he heard, ha, 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 he, you're the funniest turkey I ever did see. And Timmy Turkey said, oh dear, oh me, why am I the funniest turkey you ever did see? Well, said the bluebird, you should be blue like me. Blue is such a nice, peaceful color. So Timmy Turkey went home, and he dyed himself blue. The next day, he went walking down the road, and he heard, would you say it with me, please? Ha, 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 he, you're the funniest turkey I ever did see. And Timmy Turkey said, oh dear, oh me, why am I the funniest turkey you ever did see? Well, said the redbird, you should be red like me. Red's such a happy, gay color. So Timmy Turkey went home and dyed himself red and encouraged the children to, join in and do the different chants with you. And then he becomes green after he meets the frog, and then yellow, and then purple after he sees a parrot. And finally Timmy Turkey goes home and he goes, I've dyed myself all these colors and nobody likes me. And then he had a great idea. He thought, I'm going to do something really special. And he got all the different colors of dye. And the next day he went walking down the road. And all the friends said, ha, 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 he, you're the most beautiful turkey we ever did see. And to this day, that's why turkeys have all the beautiful colors. Now, when you make this, if you just cut the turkey shape out of the front of the file folder and just pull the colors out. But the cool thing is to write the words on the back, glue the words on the back, and so it looks like you know the story and you're just reading it off the back. But this is one you could tell every day in November. When I heard this story over 40 years ago, the last part was where grandmother said, oh, Timmy, don't worry, I'm going to make you a nice Thanksgiving color everybody would like. And in that story, you pulled out a roasted turkey that was roasted brown, but I thought that was a little too graphic for kids, so I changed it a little bit. And you know what? That's what's nice about being teachers. You can change. You can do anything you want. You take anything I give you, you adapt it, change it, make it work.